feeling a bit speechless this morning.
Knocked out. Grateful but knocked out. We've been very busy, fortunately, and long may it continue.
It's Lee and Belinda from Chateau Mareuil, by the way. We are exhausted and we're just starting yet another busy day at the chateau because we've got another changeover. So we have been thinking really for a week now about what vlog we would put out. We've been so busy, we haven't had time to think of anything.
Yeah, vlogs have got a little bit out of sync, but we're very pleased because following the easing up of the lockdown, we've been very busy with guests coming. But what it's meant in our lives is there's lots of changeovers. So every bedroom has got to be completely cleaned, every shower room, everything.
So it's
swimming pool's got
1
to be
o'clock
clean.
on Sunday. We did a complete changeover on Friday from guests who had been here for 2 weeks. We then had 12 lovely young ladies, 30-year-olds, celebrating birthdays here for 2 nights. They've just gone, and literally we've got guests arriving in 2 hours' time. So we are on an absolute time limit now, and you might see us swearing. No, we never swear.
We don't swear.
Never
But
say
we thought you might be interested to see what it was like for us to do a changeover of some of the rooms here.
I've got the best bib and tucker on, have you noticed? All ready to work.
Flatten down my hair. Oh, and by the way,
Get on.
we've got some friends that are having a birthday party this afternoon, and we've been invited, and we agreed to do this ages ago, and we can't let them down. And that's a social distance party out in the garden, so we're fine. But so we were rushing to do that as well. I know. Stop it.
See you in a bit. Actually, Lee, this is quite tidy in here. We've just got the bed to make up, really, but the kitchen area looks.
This is the studio, by the way.
Sorry, yeah, we didn't even say where we were. We're in our little studio apartment at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think we just better crack on with it, don't you?
All the towels have got to be clean.
The bed's been stripped, actually, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's really good, kind of the guests to strip the
okay.
bed. The other thing is because of the, the current situation with the virus, etc., everything's got to be bleached down, and then the bleach leaves a stain, so it's also got to be cleaned again after it's been bleached. So there's quite a lot have got to happen. So
I'm just stripping the bed.
leave us to crack on. Courtyard's got to be swept down. This is mainly fallen leaves, no big deal.
I'm out of breath. We've very nearly finished the studio now. Now, tonight our guests have requested a posh picnic. So I've just put the beginnings of that in the fridge, actually. So just let me show you. So I've got a lovely little cheese ball with some grapes. That's all ready. And this delicious, we hope, homemade quiche that I made yesterday. And that's made with courgettes from the garden, and bacon and onions, lots of cheese. So that's going to be scrummy. They've also got a homemade roasted tomato soup and a lovely dessert, a rhubarb dessert, a crumble posset dessert. Yeah. This is from us, a lovely complimentary bottle of pink
one that
fizz.
I grew earlier in the year
from
a cork seed. Very proud of that.
But I'm just about to go off to my preserves cupboard and fetch our guests a lovely jar of jam I've just made.
Belinda, I hate to rush you.
From the Mirabelles.
3 more.
The Mirabelles that we picked last weekend. So let me go and grab that. Nice little jar of jam. I just made it this week. And unlike the gin, it doesn't have to wait for 3 months before you can eat it. You can eat it straight away.
Yeah, and I think we've had a really good tidy up of the courtyard. It's all nice and clean everywhere.
Turn these lights off and then let's
Turn all
get
lights off.
going with everything else.
Okay, onward and upward.
Toilet paper.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
No, I need to go get some toilet paper for here. I've just got these clean towels and bed linen, Lee.
Right.
But they're terribly heavy. I'm going to have to put it down.
Put them on the stairs and I'll take them.
No, I'm going to put them on this chair.
Okay.
Gosh, it's so heavy. And then we need to fix this bedroom down here.
I thought we'd do the upstairs. Start
No, because the guest that's in this room is the same family as the guests in there, so I need to be able to welcome them at the same time.
All right. Well, let's have a quick look.
Yeah.
What the state of that room is. This was only left about half an hour ago. This floor needs a mop as well.
Actually, it's looking good. Nice and tidy. Okay, so the beds are stripped. I'm going to sort bed linen out for this room. We are really under time pressure because there's a young chap coming in here. So this is a family who are great fans of the show. We've been so looking forward to them coming. They've had to cancel once already, or twice actually already, but anyway, they're coming today. This is a family, this is Claire and her family, husband and son. And we're getting this room ready for the 17-year-old son. So I better make it pretty, haven't I? What do you think? I think I've got a new name. I think it's Sweaty Betty. Sorry, that's probably a brand name for something. Whoops, is it?
Sweaty Betty.
Sweaty Betty.
Now, if I'd come up with that, I would have got a lucky gypsy kiss around the back of the head, wouldn't I?
So, that's room number 2 done. What do you think, Lee? I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's there.
With
We've
a very short space of
vacuum,
time.
polished, washed.
It's quite a feminine
Bleached,
one, this one, and we
yeah.
have got this young lad coming, but I'm sure he won't mind too much. He's got some nice bright pink towels
Sort of
over there. Nice
I'm sure they'll appreciate a pink
floral
towel.
bedspread. This is the homemade one over here, Lee. This is that brightly coloured crochet.
Is that your one?
bedspread,
Let's have a look at
which
that.
I
Then.
made, which I think looks really lovely on that bed.
Oh yeah, it does look nice.
But this is done.
Lovely.
Now we've got to go upstairs and do the Prince suite, which actually is the last one we arguably have to finish today. And we could close the doors on the Princess suite because we don't have anyone in there tonight.
So let me ask you, how are you feeling?
Hot, tired, only got 3 hours sleep last night. Yeah, but
That had nothing to do with me, by the way. I wasn't snoring.
Raring to go.
Oh, all right, then
Come
let's
on.
stop now.
No, off
Bedroom cleaning, round 3. Ding ding!
Take 3, the Princess suite. I've just found this little ribbon which is quite fitting in here. It's one of the girls obviously left it last night. So Prince suite, we got the double and the single in here to make Lee, and we've got a couple staying in here tonight. They're staying for 5 nights, and we want this to be super duper. $101 loads of washing later. I'm desperately trying to catch up, but my experience is, to be honest, it can take a week to catch up from a whole chateau booking, which is what we've had this weekend. So because we've literally had every bed slept in with 12 people here, that means changing absolutely everything, as you can see, and washing everything. So to my reckoning, this will be a week's worth of work. So, another interesting day in the glamorous life of chateau ownership. Did you ever dream your life would end up like this?
I never
Well, I've not
ever
ended yet,
dreamed. No, don't write me off too quickly. You're just after the insurance, aren't you?
So, seriously, how long? With 3 hours, and we've done it pretty much.
Last guest left at about 1 o'clock, about 5 to 1, something
and it's
like
5
that.
to 4.
And it's 5 to 4, and the guests were supposed to be here any time after 3. So it left us 2 hours, and it's taken us 3. And there's still one room left to do, but that's not let tonight, so we're going to leave it.
We promise next
Too
time
much.
we will try really hard to bring you something less domestic.
Yeah. And also,
But this is our life.
anyone watching this has said, why do you always leave it to the last minute? You can see this is something we've generated ourselves. We've taken the bookings. We needed to do that. We've come through a pretty hard time, the same as everyone else. So we need to make
I
sure
wasn't going
that
to turn them down.
when people want to book, we're available. And if it means we have to do this every week, then that's what we have to
Or
do.
twice a week. as it
Yeah, or
has been
twice
this
a week. Yeah. So
Thank you ever so much, as always, for continuing to watch us, subscribing to us,
Share.
questions, all your lovely comments and
Yeah,
questions.
if you've got
that
any
we get.
questions,
And we do try and answer them
Actually,
all.
love to do a Q&A again. So if there's anyone got any questions, just drop it on the YouTube or on our Chateau Mareuil website, and we'll do a brief Q&A session and try and answer any questions you've got.
So we'll see you next week. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
From Chateau Mareuil.
Shattered Mareuil,
Oh,
I'd
yes.
say.
Shattered
Not Chateau.
Mareuil.
Shattered.
Very
Absolutely